Hello everyone. Today is Sunday. It is Easter Sunday. It is almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I want to wish everyone a happy Easter. I'm going to take about a 1-hour ride just to get some fresh air. It's a beautiful day. It's like only like 63 degrees, so it's absolutely incredible. It's windy though. It's coming out of the north again, so that's kind of weird. Maybe that's why it's cold. It's a little cooler. It's coming out of the north and another front come in. But anyway, it's still nice out. You can see I moved my GPS up higher. Oops. And I put the cup holder down lower. I think it's a little easier for me to see at eye level, kind of, and I don't have to keep looking down. And my wife can see it sitting on the back, so she can keep me and tell me if I missed a turn or whatever. And I actually have it hooked up. I wired this GPS. I broke into it and soldered 2 wires onto the very tiny, it's all surface mount, so all the tiny little, I found the speaker wire come out, and I wired some speaker wires, and I put a cable back here so I can actually rate like a headphone jack kind of cable. So I have a Bluetooth dongle in here, and I can plug it in, turn on the dongle. Look at this moron. And we can listen to the GPS in our helmets, which is going to be kind of nice, because I did miss a turn last year and ended up almost running out of gas and out in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, and my wife was freaking out, and we were already about 500 miles on the day. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do this year. And I bought a new trike tire for the front. I have the Michelin Pilot Active rear tire on the front, mounted in reverse. And I have 23,000 miles on it already, and it's still, God, there's still plenty of tread left. So I'm kind of wondering if I should maybe replace it before I take a trip in June, a big trip, you know, a 3,000 mile trip. I don't know if I should replace it or just leave it. But I bought the new Avon trike tire, and it's supposed to be a really good tire, makes your bike trike run really smooth. It feels really smooth on the front end, and it's supposed to be I don't know what kind of mileage. I doubt that. I guess I read on a forum that Motor Trike was testing this tire when it came out, and they were getting 35,000 miles out of it on regular riding. So that could be pretty cool. I bet I could get that out of this one too if I left it on and run it bald like I did the original tire, which only lasted 7,000 miles. But anyway, the bluebonnets are out, but we don't have a bumper crop like we did last year. They're out. We had some rain, but last year I think we had a lot more rain, and the fields were full of them, and they just don't have it this year. Anyway, just kind of a nice day. I'm heading right into the wind, so it's actually pretty windy. It's 66. It's not too bad. Perfect riding weather. I just absolutely love when it's just like this. I could ride for all day in this kind of weather. Just put on a jacket, and it's just incredible. I'd prefer this over 80s any day. This idiot up here is the one that kind of jerked right. I mean, you probably couldn't tell with the wide angle GoPro, but he kind of jumped right in front of me, passing this other guy to get in my lane, and just I hate stupid people that don't look out for other people. They're just in a hurry. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot to say. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy Easter, and hope you have a great day. And I got to go home and cook. I only got one son and his girlfriend coming home today. The other one had to work yesterday, and his wife went to Houston to her sister's house, and I guess they're having our Easter dinner there. But I make, I call it chicken fried chicken. and everybody, I mean, I have to make it every Easter when they both come home, because I make so much, they just take a whole bunch of it home. But it's really cool. I guess I won't get into how I make it, but since I work from home, I've done all the cooking, or not all the cooking. My wife still cooks, but I've done the majority of the cooking since I work from home, and I actually love to cook. I mean, I try all new things, and I mean, some of it's good, and some of it I have to eat by myself because my wife won't eat it. So not usually. I usually get stuff that she'll eat too, but everybody loves my fried chicken. I do it with I do like a egg and buttermilk batter, and I squirt a whole bunch of my local honey into it, and I mix it all up, and I pound out the chicken to really kind of a thin strip, and I soak it in there, and then I get a big old bowl, and I get like a whole huge bag of cornflakes, and I crunch them up really small with a rolling pin. I'll roll a rolling pin out in the bag, and then I put equal amounts of flour in a big bowl with some salt and pepper, and I mix it all up. So that really, once I get it out of the batter, I dip it in there, and then I deep fry it like in oil, and it's incredible. It's crunchy from the cornflakes, and it's a little bit sweet from the honey and the buttermilk, and everybody just loves it. So I have to cook it every year. But anyway, enough of that. That's my Easter dinner that I'm making in a little while, and it takes all day pretty much, or it takes hours because they make so much, and just a lot of prep work, and I make mashed potatoes and gravy too, and I make my homemade gravy. Anyway, bye. Kind of a pretty view right here. You can see for several miles. It's on top of a crest. Pretty road. I take this all the time. Just for, I just love getting on the highway and riding. I never really do anything around town, and I like the highway. Yep, anyway, the view's gone. Bah. I just saw about 40 car tires that somebody just dumped off alongside the road. They didn't want to dispose of them properly, so they just emptied their pickup truck alongside the road. I see that so often, it's so sickening. I see mattresses on our road, on our county road, leaving my neighborhood, and chairs, just people just, I don't understand these people, how they can just toss their crap out of their truck. Just toss it. I mean, just to get rid of it. They'll toss it alongside the road. I mean, what the hell is wrong with these people? You see it too much here, and it's just because it's, so big out in the middle of nowhere kind of thing, and late at night they just come by the road and empty their trucks, and then somebody else has got to pick it up. Ugh, irritating to me. I was thinking, I thought about this before, kind of thinking how old my trike is, and it's not even a year and a half old yet. I got it in October of 2014, and yesterday I turned over 30,000 miles on this thing already, and I'm thinking, oh crap, I gotta, it's only a year and a half old, and I got 30,000 miles, and I'm thinking, oh man, that's a lot of miles. But then I'm thinking to myself, well, you know what? I enjoyed every single one of those miles. Every one. So that's why I got it. I bought it to ride it, and I'm going to keep it when I'm, hopefully I'll still have it when I'm 70, and probably have 200,000 miles on it by then. But I do change the oil every 4,000 miles. I mean, I don't go much over that. I used to do it at 3,000, and I probably figure out, heck, I could probably squeeze another 1,000 and be just fine. So I change it myself every 4,000 miles. I drive it up on 3 ramps, get underneath it, and I've been using nothing but synthetic oil. ever since I started changing it myself. I got the first 4,000 mile change at a dealership, and it cost me $250. So I figured, screw you people. I'm not doing that anymore. So I do it myself for like 25 bucks. I usually use Rotella T6, which is made for a diesel engine actually, but it doesn't have the additives in, so it works perfect with a wet clutch, and it's a super oil. I think a lot of people use it. This time I had a Mobil 1. I had some of that left, about 4 quarts in it, so I use Mobil 1. So I kind of like to use Mobil 1 in the summer months because it's 10W40 versus 5W30. So I don't know if it makes a difference in the hotter months, but anyway. And I bought I can usually get like a 5-pack of OEM oil filters on Amazon. I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon, and I buy a 5-pack, and it's like maybe 35 bucks for a pack of 5, and it's a regular OEM Honda filter, so can't go wrong there. But anyway, it's pretty easy to change oil. I do on my trike. There's a lot of other stuff underneath, like these running boards, and then there's right where the oil filter goes, there's like a hard cable that kind of runs right over the oil filter. So sometimes that gets in the way. I have to hold it up with my finger, and then I use this little wrench to get that done. Sometimes I can't get that little wrench off the filter, and I got to work at it a little bit. I can't unscrew it very far to take that off first, but anyway, I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. It saves me a ton of money. It probably saves me $225 versus at a dealership to change your oil. That's crap. And then they always charge you, money, shop fees, $20 for shop fees for a rag, tape, tie wrap, even whether they do it or not, and it's just irritating to me. So I always do it myself, and I've been doing it for 24,000 miles, every 4,000 miles. So it just makes me feel good to have clean oil in this thing as often instead of having a worn out, dirty oil. Because I want this thing to last me a very long time. So anyway, what a beautiful day though. Look at all the cattle out there. That's just so pretty. They're out grazing the nice, clean, fresh grass. I got to turn around soon. I got to start dinner in about 30 minutes. So what a beautiful day. Anyway, bye.